Hello, people of YouTube! My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future anime and cartoon related videos. So today we are talking about Season 1, Episode 13 of Tower of God. This is the season finale. Last episode we're going to get for probably bare minimum 6 months, and I am both content, angry, confused, a lot of emotions going on right now. But the major one is, screw you, Rachel, I hope you die, you deceitful bitch. That is probably the main emotion that is going through my mind at this point in time. And the reason is, obviously, yes, she pushed Bam off, and he most likely failed the test, but maybe not really failed the test, because that other Princess of Jahard, basically, I don't know if she captured him, found him, or Bam kind of cocooned himself in Shinjo, where he held himself, and he was like, I don't want to climb the tower to, get all these riches and whatever else. I want to climb the tower to get to Rachel and figure out why the heck she pushed me off. So he's not, massively mad at Rachel right now. He just wants to know probably what happened to him and what's going on. And the Princess of Jahard, the one with the eye patch and the red hair and the staff, I'm not exactly sure what her role is going to be in the future, but she said that she would train him because she herself is most likely very powerful. And somehow Bam is still going to continue to climb the tower. Well, I don't know if it's going to be separate from that group, or if it's going to be the same group, and next season just going to be a surprise, and it's going to be like, hey, look, Bam's with you now. Either that, or Bam is a lot higher level than them. He's going to get trained. They're going to be multiple levels up the tower, and then he is just going to be brought back at some point in time. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out in future seasons. I might have to read the webtoon of this, just because I'm already craving more, already confused and angry. I am not liking Rachel at all, because basically Bam saw Rachel as a beam of light, and she even called herself Black Mud, and she is definitely Black Mud. So the tower was calling Bam. It was not calling Rachel. She was with Bam, and found Bam because she thought it was calling her. In reality, the light was going to Bam, and she just happened to be following it at the time. It was going to try to find Bam to get him up the tower. Apparently, Bam is super OP, and he might be a god or something at the top of the tower. He climbed the entire tower. I have no idea. I don't exactly know what is going on with that. Who knows? But apparently Bam is super OP, powerful, crazy, and we've seen some of it before, but I think we've only touched the surface of it, and there's a lot more power that he has that we do not know about yet at this point in time. So Hedon, if we remember him from the first episode, we've seen him a few times throughout it. Like the voice, because it's voiced by the same voice that they did Jiraiya with. And he said that the only way Rachel gets to climb the tower is basically by killing Bam, and she basically accepted this. She was like, okay, I want to see the stars, but Hedon knew how to read her heart, and her heart shows that she doesn't want to see the stars necessarily. Maybe that might be one thing she wants to do, but she wants to be a star. She wants to be the head honcho, the person that climbed the tower, got everything she wanted, and she is just extremely envious and jealous of Bam, because everything he does, everything around him becomes better and better and better. He gets friends, he gets more powerful, everybody likes him, and Rachel's there watching this, not enjoying it with him, and instead just being jealous and petty about it because all these great things are happening to her. But basically, the thing was, she had no weapon. She didn't agree to Hedon's test to go fight the serpent that Bam did. And we learned that she got to watch Bam fight the serpent. So they actually pretty much got in the tower roughly at the same time or so. And I don't know if Hedon has the ability to make multiples of himself, or kind of, do like a shadow clone jutsu type thing. Who really knows with that? But Rachel saw it, and the only way she was able to climb the tower is if she basically killed Bam. And at the moment, she thinks she killed Bam, so she thinks that all the great things that happened to Bam are now going to happen to her, and it's like the end in the beginning. She was like, oh, it's the end for Bam. This isn't the story about Bam, the boy who wanted to find Rachel, because we kind of already got that. He already found Rachel. This is the story about Rachel who ended Bam to climb the tower. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, because Rachel might get to the top. It's going to be Rachel versus Bam, and I think there's going to be some sort of major fight between the two of them, I would assume, at some point in time. Or maybe eventually Bam will get to the point where he's powerful enough where he can kind of go past the rules and actually climb the tower with Rachel, as opposed to one having to kill the other, and them not both being able to do it at the same time. But as of right now, everybody still thinks Rachel is a cripple, even though she's not, and she is weak. He even mentioned that, like, you're weak, and there's nothing. Basically, there's nothing kind of womanly or charming about you, I think is what he said. Because she was kind of evil to her core, and she was weak. She's very weak, so she needs everybody else to help her get to the top. And now she has that ability, because everybody thinks she's disabled. She's going to keep tricking them to thinking she is disabled when she's not. And everybody's going to fight for her in order for her to pass the test to get to the top of the tower. And I'm assuming there's going to be a major issue there, because at some point they're probably going to realize that she is more useless than she actually is, what she did to Bam, and that she is not crippled and has the ability to move. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens with that play out. I think Coon already just kind of knows what's up. I was sad to see Rock, sad and crying, Bam's dead, all that. I didn't actually think Bam was dead. I was like, oh, he's going to be... My initial thought actually was, oh, his Shinshui is going to kick in, he's going to boost up to the top, go at the monster with Rachel, and they're going to both continue the tower together. He's going to be like, what the heck? To explain what happened to Rachel explain her situation, and they're probably just going to continue to climb the tower together. Or Bam would actually, because Bam is so in love with Rachel, Bam would literally let Rachel kill him to complete her dreams. I could definitely see that playing out at some point as well, too. It's just kind of all up in the air right now. Very confusing, because we're left with we think Bam is the main character the entire time, and now, Rachel's going to be the main character, but at the same time, everybody hates Rachel right now. Coon has always been suspicious of her. I'm sure he'll figure it out eventually. I don't know about the rest of them, but Coon was like, I wish I met Bam before you did, because then Bam and Coon could rise up together, and Rachel would not be there. Obviously, she said the demon attacked Bam, killed him possibly, he drowned, whatever, fish might ate him, they couldn't find him. But I really also am curious, what is going on with the director? So there is, the test administrator, there's the test director. So the one ranker got fired, and the test administrator quit or got fired or something, and they said they're going to climb the tower again to figure out what's going on. So I think they're both already rankers, so wouldn't they just be able to go to the top? Or maybe he's going to go through all the levels again, try to figure out what's going on with what. But there is definitely something very fishy with the Princess of Jihad and the test director himself. I don't know if the test director is a bad guy or a good guy, trying to get Bam to a higher level, or, he needed to separate the two for whatever reason, because you can't have two people that know each other from the beginning climbing the tower at the same time. I don't really know what's going on with that, but there's definitely something fishy with Mr. Test Director. The administrator called him out on it, was like, how much of this did you plan? And I'm guessing he got his answer, that he planned out everything, and it is just crazy to think somebody is that cunning and that smart. So he planned out all of this, basically. Talked to the Princess of Jihad, said, give the note to Ho, make, Rachel, Bam fall in love with you, completely trust you, so that way he doesn't see it coming when you kill him and get him out of the picture. So I don't know if they directly wanted Bam specifically out of the picture because it would mean a new rule or something to the tower, or they just wanted Bam separated from Rachel so that way they could either get rid of Rachel later on or train Bam and get him higher up and as high as he can possibly get, however many levels there are in the tower. We'll definitely have to wait and see what happens with that and what happens when we continue in the future next season. May or may not do a recap video for all of you. If you want that, comment down below. I can recap all of Season 1. I'll try to jog my memory out of the last 13 weeks. Tomorrow, if I can find it online, because I don't currently have Hulu, either that or I'm going to see if one of my friends have Hulu. We're going to do a review of the new Adventure Time show, most likely. Saturday, you will get your last review for Harley Quinn. So I'm going to need a new show, because as of right now, I think the only thing I'm going to have is BMO. And then come July 8th, let me see when that date is. I'll pull up my calendar real quick. And July 8th is on a Wednesday. So you'll be getting reviews most likely on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays being Ray Zero, and then Thursdays being the Adventure Time like BMO show. I don't know how long that's going to run, how many episodes that's for. I think Ray Zero is going to be like 25 weeks, so we'll have that for quite a while. That'll be nice. And maybe I'll try to get out one of those kind of more random things like I did with Avatar The Last Airbender yesterday on like a Monday or Tuesday when I have the time to do it. Couldn't think of a really good idea, and then I saw the Avatar The Last Airbender news on Tuesday, and I was like, why not? Let's make a video. All good fun. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.